Hello, fellow realtors, and welcome to the Bay East Buzz. I'm Doreen Roberts, and I'll be your host for this week's episode. Everyone benefits when we all abide by the rules of the road, so to speak. In other words, when everyone is following the Code of Ethics in spirit and in daily practice, along with the MLS rules, it's smooth sailing for everyone. But what happens when a realtor forgets or disregards the rules? So who is responsible for the enforcement of the rules? Well, the local association is required to enforce the Code of Ethics and MLS rules through standing professional standards committees made of volunteer members like you and I. But the committees can't enforce what they don't know about. The preamble to the Code of Ethics says that realtors should identify and take steps through enforcement of the Code of Ethics and by assisting appropriate regulatory bodies to eliminate practices which may damage the public or which might discredit or bring dishonor to the real estate profession. So what are the steps to take if you know of practices that violate the Code of Ethics? The first easy step is to contact the association. The number is on the screen, and you'll be contacted by an ombudsman to discuss the issue and figure out if the issue can be taken care of by making contact with the other member and clarifying the rules or best practices. Or perhaps it comes under the citation policy and a warning contact and/or a fine will be assessed. The ombudsman will also clarify if the issue should be pursued with a filed complaint for a hearing. If the issue is moving forward for a hearing, you'll be contacted by an ethics advocate. You will have assistance with every phase of the complaint process, including completing the paperwork and attending the hearing. So why should you get involved to make a complaint? Because we are all called upon as realtors to do our part to enforce the Code of Ethics. So when you see a potential issue, bring it to the attention of the other realtor or their broker. And if it isn't corrected, then our obligation as realtors is to bring it to the attention of the association so something can be done about it. If you want to work in the professional environment, then we all have to do our part to help enforce the Code of Ethics. And if you're interested in really taking part in the enforcement process, we need more volunteers on the professional standards committees. You can contact our professional standards committee chairperson, Nancy Allen. Her email address is in the notes below. Remember, enforcement of the Code of Ethics is every realtor's obligation. We need you to do your part in enforcing the Code of Ethics.